Hello Dambalasik people! Join me today as we talk about the highly sought after Philodendron Birkin. The Philodendron Birkin belongs to the Araceae family. It's relatively smaller compared to the other philodendrons, and it's also the non-vining type. In comparison, this is the Golden Orlando, which is vining. This started out as a cutting about more than a month ago. The next is a baby Xanadu, which is non-vining. If we line them all together, you will see how they differ from each other, but they are all philodendrons and are all equally lovely. The Philodendron Birkin is bushy with fleshy stems and round leaves. The leaves have this striking pattern of very fine white to yellowish stripes, which I believe is its selling point. For the most part, you will see the stripes on the mature leaves. Sometimes they start out really green, but as the Birkin grows, it will begin to display the pinstripe pattern. For today, I have 4 Birkin plants that are ready for repotting. Let me show you how I do it. I'm going to need 4 pots from my Philodendron Birkins, a regular potting mix which I think you can buy pretty much anywhere. I'm also going to use cocoa peat, which I love because it makes the soil airy, light, helps it drain better, and also improves moisture retention. And lastly, I'm going to add some organic fertilizer to the mixture. This contains vermicast and dried chicken droppings, which my friend from the local nursery prepared. I don't particularly measure when I make my mixture. I simply eyeball things and just make sure that I go easy on the fertilizer. Philodendron Birkins can be quite difficult to get a hold of, and when you do, they tend to get pricey. And so, they would need a little bit extra care and love from you. So these are the things you need to remember when caring for your Birkin plants. First, they need bright, indirect sunlight. Direct sunlight might cause the leaves to burn. Poor lighting, on the other hand, might cause you to lose the variegation. You might always hear me say that plants need bright, indirect sunlight. Well, bright, indirect sunlight is sunlight that may be filtered, which is in my case filtered by the leaves of our trees, or it could be sunlight that bounces off from a surface first before hitting the plants. Keep the soil moist, but do not overwater. One rule of thumb that I follow is to always fill the topsoil up to 1 inch deep. If it still feels moist, then we're good. When it feels dry, then that's the only time that I water the plant. Like other philodendrons, Birkin plants love organic matter. That's why I feed mine with organic fertilizer once to twice a month. Try to avoid synthetic fertilizers because I find that they tend to burn plant leaves. Philodendron Birkins live well in humid environments like most philodendrons do. Naturally, they live in the rainforest where the humidity is high, so you have to somewhat recreate that kind of atmosphere to keep them happy. In our garden, humidity is the least of our problems. That's because we have fish tubs, which give the humidity that all our plants need. Other tricks would be to mist them in the morning regularly using a water spray, or you can also make a water tray for your Birkin like this. To make a water tray, simply get an empty, shallow tray, arrange some rocks, and fill with water. As the water evaporates, it will give your Birkin plant the humidity it requires. This also works best for all other ornamental plants. Learned a lot today about the Philodendron Birkin. See you again on our next video.
Thank you for watching Dambalasik channel. Please like, share, and subscribe. Fish!